Yeah. Hey, yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? Here's your man Theo Butler. I know I'm late, but you know what? There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now, celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Come on now. Yeah! What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? It is your man Theo Butler, and welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I know. If it seemed like I crunk, I got my coffee. I got my coffee. I got my coffee. I got my coffee. That's I know y'all like Theo. You awfully happy. It's my coffee. That's my song, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Sticking to it. What's going on, Groovy Fee? What's going on, Groovy Fee in the building? Great is in the building. Big Javon Bless is in the building. Ananzi the Spider is in the building. S. Jaddix. We should read out the changes against one Mr. Nate Moore. The charges. Are we related? No, dead ass. Are we related? Because we got this whole sibling thing going on. And but you say some stuff that I'm like, I ain't tell nobody. Are we related? Is your grandfather named General Shaw? You got any Shaws in your family? Any? What's going on? I'm gonna greet everybody that's in the building. Thank y'all for so much for pulling up. May Kent, the head Dora herself, is in the building. What is that, a woman? Because we got some stuff to talk about. Miss May Kent, you gonna be the feature. Yeah, you're gonna be the feature. I'm gonna lean on you for sisterly advice this evening. I am gonna do that. Big Gray, what's going on? What's going on? Stamina, what's going on? Singapore calling, what's going on? S. Jack, yeah, let us commence. Let us make it do what it do tonight. Woo, 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 woo. Do what it do tonight. Not tell them what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna greet everybody. Terry Thompson, what's going on? Big Terry, what's going on? I'm gonna greet everybody. But first and foremost, before we get into the meat of stuff like this, culture. Different places got different cultures. What's Mr. Ray Smith? My elder is in the building. What is going on, Mr. Smith? We culture. I done been to Okinawa, Japan. There's a different culture over there versus what we have in the United States of America. And even cultural wise, you can be black in America, but Southern black culture is different from Northern black culture. Nico Bean, the youngest lion on the team. What's going on? I see you, big dog. So you got that. You got that. Well, we've been talking ad nauseum. We're not going to do it no more. We're not. Shout out once again to Mr. Adeye for pulling up. He did not have to do that. He did that. And it was respectful. And I believe in being respectful. So this ain't necessarily about issue 3. I don't want nobody thinking that this is not about issue 3 as much as it's about one person's response to issue 3. Now, I had to go do some research. I did, because I didn't went to this. I'm trying to figure out where this person is coming from. I really, really am. He's accused us of slut shaming Ororo. He's accused us of slut shaming Ororo. Now, he's a YouTuber. Well, he's on YouTube. I'll put it like that. And since he's been so gracious to drive up our numbers, the Rock With Me Nation numbers, by leaving so many comments and everything like that, that's what he's done and everything. I feel like it's my dude. Hey, I told him I was going to give him his 5 minutes of fame. I'm going to give him his 5 minutes of fame because he's worked real, real hard since this weekend to get my attention. All attention ain't good attention. Just gonna say that right there. All attention ain't good attention. So, but I wanted to do the due diligence because Buddy is definitely in his feelings and everything like that. And I try to be considerate. I really, really do. I do my darndest to be considerate. Where all the notes at? Because I know I done responded to them. We didn't took the note down. No. Okay, here we go. Put my reading glasses on. I'm saying it because they're not for style. This YouTuber's name is Siraemmy. Siraemmy. Now, we're guilty of, based on him, slut shaming Ororo. It's not a new term. It's not. But he feels like black men are trying to take control over Ororo's cookie and just isolate it for T'Challa. Regardless of how many times we say Craig, regardless, black love. Oh, well, his take on the situation, he's from Nigeria, and his experience is that black athletes keep choosing white women. Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Ray Smith, not Ray Smith. Yeah, Ray Lewis. Okay, I don't necessarily claim O.J. Simpson. I really don't. But then again, we don't really claim Tiger Woods. I guess that's what he would say. But all I mess with is chocolate. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I think I done said that quite a few times. Now hold on, let me move. Oh, is that a book by a female, Karama Horn? Okay, all right. I don't think I've inboxed Karama Horn anything, but he kept using the word slut shaming. He's slut shaming, and I had to go look it up. Let me see what he got going on here. Slut shaming, because maybe I'm missing something. I'm black. I'm in America. Only 1 year I left. I went to Okinawa, Japan, and we got different cultures, different things, different sayings over here in America and everything like that. Because like I said, he's in Nigeria. So I said, let me take a look at this. Because like I said, give black folks the benefit of the doubt. I looked this up. Slut shaming is the act of criticizing or stigmatizing someone based on their sexual behavior, appearance, or perceived sexual availability. It's often directed at women and girls, but can also be used against gay men, slut shaming can include using insults like slut. I will not use the other word because it rhymes with rag, but that's disgusting. And I'm not saying being gay is disgusting. I'm saying it's 2024. Calling somebody that is disgusting and reprehensible in and of itself. Ostracizing or spreading rumors, blaming a victim of rape or sexual assault, punishing someone for violating dress code policies. That's a non-gender statement right there. Criticizing someone for having sex, regardless of whether it's premarital, extramarital, or casual. Criticizing someone for requesting birth control. This terminology, based on Merriam-Webster, is normally used to describe women, but this is America. The person that's engaging with us is in Nigeria. This is America. And in America, let me just help you out. I've been called a slut. Yeah, my days when I was younger, I was called a slut. So in America, when we use the word slut in black culture, black American culture, it can apply to either a male, female, lesbian, or gay man. So maybe you need to adjust what you got going on, because you've been through some stuff. I said you need help. You've been through some stuff, but slut shaming, no. What we do is hold people to a certain standard. You're not locking into that because of the stuff that you got going on between your ears. We hold T'Challa to a certain standard. See, we don't look for T'Challa to be sexually promiscuous. No, he's the Oba of Wakanda. He don't just jump off the dresser. It's gotta mean something. That's the character. We feel that way about Shorty. See how that go? If T'Challa is just jumping off dressers like Logan, you know what T'Challa is. As a matter of fact, we don't see Ororo as a slut. We see Ororo as a queen. We see Logan as a slut. See how that go? And if any black character conducted themselves like that in Marvel Comics, mind you, the writer gotta write them like that. Over here in America, the USA, black people are going to consider that character a slut. Now, also, black culture in America, USA, you're over in Nigeria. I want to help you out. I don't give two damns, and neither do most black men, because contrary to popular belief, most black men in America are married to black women. You can look that up. You can look it up. Most of us are married to our queens. We're not checking for nobody. We're not looking for Becky. No, no, no. We don't want Becky. We want Bernadette. That's who we want. So kindly, with your Nigerian ignorant ass, go get you some help and stop judging the majority, the whole, by the minority that you're only experienced to. It says a lot about your maturity level, dude. Now, I'm trying to stall you out, but you wanted your 5 minutes of fame, so you got it. Now, you know what I don't expect? I don't expect your arrogant, self-involved ass to apologize. You got it wrong. I got more black women representation behind me and in this room than you probably didn't experience your whole life. So when we talking about black love, I love my black woman. I die for my black woman. What will you do? The difference between me and you is I don't give two damns about the propaganda that the media is putting out there. Not only will I die for my black woman, as a Marine, black is black, black is beautiful. I'm not finna do what so many people did when George Floyd was there. No, I got a brother on the ground, whether he's gay or whether he's straight, with the police trying to delete his life. I'm there. So check your attitude, dude. I don't give a damn about you posing in your damn mirror, slashing your damn eyebrows. Know the music that you got on your YouTube channel. We black and we proud over here. So I suggest you get it out your mind, all that other nonsense, or better yet, the folks that you actually got a gripe with, how about you go take it up with them? That said, we on to Nate Moore. my opening monologue. We on to Nate Moore. What is going on? Let me finish greeting everybody in here and everything like that. I just felt like I need to get that on up out the way. Did I read that caption right? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So everybody greeting each other. You mean to tell me one of the head? Yep. You go. Yep. Everybody greeting each other. My point exactly. Yep. Good riddance. All right, Ryan Coogler crossing fingers. I hope him success in his career. He is not pursuing that at all. See what she said? I wish him success on his career. She's not wishing him ill will. She just don't want him near superheroes, black specifically. What's going on, Black Panther in the building? That phrase slut shaming is tired, always was, always will be. That Caucasian talk. Absolutely. We don't even talk like that over here. And just to help you out, if we refer to some black culture, black American culture, you can be a garden tool, whether you're a male or female, whether you're heterosexual or whether you're a member of the LGBTQ. That's black American culture. Just in case, just to help you out with your confusion, because you say you in Nigeria, so you ain't in America. So when you talking to an American man, make sure you talking to an American man with American expectation. I love, here we go, because I want to make sure we understand this. I love the motherland. Brother to brother, regardless of your sexual orientation, I ain't got no issues with you or nothing like that. But what I will not tolerate, though, is the blatant lies. You got to get it together. Black man to black man, figure it out. Because I ain't your enemy. Stop. Because what you experience, stop looking at every heterosexual male like that. Because on this channel, I don't even tolerate heterosexuals talking about members of the LGBTQ like that. So you better get it together. You better get it together. If they fire Kugler, then I'm up next to get in there. I'm bringing Tim's story, Theo, and Be Real with me. Ed. So if we are lut shaming, that means this person is saying Storm is acting like he didn't think that through. He didn't think that through, but he don't care. Like I said, I've talked about black love ad nauseum. I mentioned other black characters ad nauseum. I mentioned Craig ad nauseum. No, we're slut shaming. We're trying to own Aurora's cookie. Dude, I got 2 daughters. I ain't trying to possess their cookie. I got a wife. I ain't trying to possess her cookie. The cookie go where the cookie go. No different than the banana go where the banana go. But now if the banana is all over the place, the banana is all over the place. We mature men. We're not in our 20s. We're not in our teens. We grown ass men. So some conduct you got to mature past. Well, if the banana is all over the place, us older heads are gonna call that banana that's what's gonna happen. Male, female, heterosexual, LGBTQ plus, that's what it's gonna be. We equal opportunity over here. That is some amazing coffee. We keeping the party rolling, okay? Like I said, we're gonna talk about Nate Moore. That writer got storm sleeping with Dr. Doom and Wolverine. We gonna do the live on Friday, and here's why I don't want to necessarily make it about that. As I talked to Mr. Ray Smith, there were some things that came out yesterday, and like I said, you just have to be aware. He don't have to. He did not have to. But he wants me to keep reading it. He even said, don't even worry about issue 3. Forget issue 3. Just review everything else. Okay, it's understandable. His knowledge of African mythology, he possesses that. He possesses that. And if I take my feelings, and that's all it is, feelings, if I take my feelings and move it out the way, then in the 2 issues he's written, discarding 3, y'all know how I feel about Frenzy. I bought an action figure to customize me a Frenzy. That was the first character aside from Ororo he gave. So I got to give him something for that. And even over here on this channel, quite a few of us have mentioned Jericho Drum. Quite a few of us. Quite a few. And in issue 2, there's Jericho Drum. Might not have been the way we wanted him to be as long as we wanted, but Jericho Drum was sitting right there. As I said to Mr. Ray Smith, I remember the executives, the producers, the writers over Captain America Civil War, not Civil War, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They asked Marvel executives, specifically Kevin Feige, where's Cap? Don't worry about where Cap at. Tell him he on the moon or something. And if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's exactly the explanation that we got. Cap is on the moon, even though we know that was just a throwaway line because they ain't done nothing to flesh that out, that Cap is on the moon. Well, we buy comic books. Those of us like Juju, we wait till the trade paperbacks come out and everything like that. And we know those trade paperbacks are 5 issues. That's what that is. I don't know if y'all were paying attention yesterday, but he said he submitted 5 issues. That makes sense. He submitted 5 issues, and he did not know Ororo and Craig's status. Stay with me for a second. Stay with me for a second. This comic book, Craig. Remember Tom Brevoort said, it's a shame there aren't any viable Black X-Men out there. Hold that. Now, I would have thought, oh boy, the YouTuber would have hung on to that because you're a Black man. That white man told you he didn't see no value in you. Prodigy is a Black male mutant. Prodigy was the last one featured in NYX. You know who got mad about how Prodigy was being treated? You know the only reason why I collected NYX? Because Prodigy was in it. Right. This comic book right here, and I just want to go over some things. And it's things that I want us as readers to lock into. When we look at the writer, let's take some other people into consideration. The Resurrection of Magneto. Lauren Amaro is the associate editor. Jordan D. White is the editor. C.B. Sobolski is the editor-in-chief. Stay with me now. Storm, issue 1. Martin Biro assistant editor. Annalise Bissa, associate editor. Tom Brevoort, editor. C.B. Sobolski, editor-in-chief. Now, on the resurrection of Magneto, you got 3 additional sets of eyes. 3. I held that book up that I wrote because the only person that edited this book was me, and you have no idea how bad that is. No, you need all eyes on it to make sure, even with this book, that the story flows. Every character is conducting themselves the way they're supposed to in this book. That's what additional eyes allow. C.B. Sobolski was the editor-in-chief on the resurrection of Magneto. He's the editor-in-chief on Storm. So if nobody else knew Craig and Ororo were in a relationship, C.B. Sobolski was supposed to. You know who was supposed to stop him when he submitted it? I want to help us out. Make sure we stay where we're supposed to be at. When Marvel Comics, back in the day, before some of us was born, I was alive, started to call Lamar Hoskins Bucky, dressed him out in a Bucky costume on that cover with John Walker and everything, Dwayne McDuffie, who was working at Marvel Comics at the time, had the intestinal fortitude as a black man to walk in the editorial office and say, no, you can't do that. That's disrespectful. And I know some of y'all might be too young, but just so we clear, the stereotypical black kid in the Little Rascals, his name was Buckwheat. Dwayne McDuffie, Generation X, got some sense, let Marvel know, and I'm going to spin this forward in regards to Nate Moore. Dwayne McDuffie been gone how long? How long he been gone? And because of the work that man put in, the respect that he put on black characters, not just black characters, because we can thank him for Static Shock, but thank him for his contributions to the superhero genre, point blank, period. Dwayne McDuffie's name is immortalized. I don't have no ill will with C.B. Sobolski, but he knew, if nobody else knew, that Ororo with Craig were in a relationship. So when Mr. Ayodele turned in them 5 issues, you know whose responsibility it was to correct it? You know whose responsibility it was to let him know that Ororo and Craig were in a relationship so his writing could adjust itself to fit that, regardless of whether he was going to have Ororo sleep with Logan, regardless of, it would have fit. But see, you got some people want to talk about slut shaming all damn day long. They don't give 2 damns about a narrative. They don't give a damn about the techniques of fictional writing. No, I just want to take my bigotries and visit them on everybody else because I've been done dirty. God damn it. Anyway, I don't want to, what I'm saying is this. I've been a football coach. If the receiver ain't running the route right, it's my job to make sure the receiver understands what route they need to run. If the receiver runs the route wrong, and I just want to make sure we get this out here. Dr. Eve Ewing, John Ridley. Theo, why are you mentioning their names? Because when we suffered through John Ridley's run, got him off the comic book and everything like that, I didn't trust the editorial department. Anybody want to go look and see who the editor-in-chief was during John Ridley's run? Too many inconsistencies there, because that was the same person that was on Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. So I'm looking like, oh, you not, as the editor, you're not going to hold a writer accountable. So when Dr. Eve Ewing took over Black Panther, my mindset was, you know what? She might not know everything. Let me be an aid. She do She write a comic book, let me do the review as a knowledgeable Black Panther fan and let her know where she went right and where she went wrong. Because what we want is we want the character written right. That's what we want. The first issue, I did a comic book review. Now, my letter, many of us from the Rock With Me Nation wrote in. Mr. Ray Smith wrote in, Kamoyo wrote in, D. Real wrote in, Grand Madam Tara wrote in, Miss King, everybody, all of Gray wrote, everybody in Mama wrote in. Because we wanted the writer to know, one, we appreciate her work. Two, we along for the ride. And three, we're here to give you suggestions. You can lean on us. If something's awry, we're not going to throw the house at you. We're like, hey, that's not right. First issue, she had a female Hatu Zadaze. We know why that was. That was that MCU synergy. I'm not looking for Dr. Eve Ewing to do what I do, be a Black Panther fan from day one. Oh no, she's a writer. She got other stuff she's been doing. I understand that. I get that all day, every day. So let me work with her and not work against her. Hey, Dr. Ewing, Dr. Eve Ewing, there are no females in Hatu Zadaze. Just like there are no males in the Dora Milaje. Oh, no. That's they separate. That's what that is. That's what that is. I didn't trust that the editor-in-chief was going to educate her. Because if he was going to educate her, we would have never got 15 issues from John Ridley. That's exactly how I looked at it. So I do my reviews to go along to help. I'm going to praise where there's praise to be given. I'm going to give constructive criticism when it's due. It does no good for the writer to give us something as readers we don't like. Sales start to tank. If we like them characters, it's our responsibility to let the writer know, hey, I like that. That's good. Keep that coming. This our character we talk about. Writer do something you don't, not doing it. So I want to make sure we clear, if I haven't been. He said some things yesterday that stuck out to me, and I'm going to always give us the benefit of the doubt. I am. I'm going to always give, regardless of how I feel, I'm going to always give us the benefit of the doubt. He said some things yesterday, made my antennas go up, because let me say it like this. I just want us to understand what this looked like. He don't understand, not necessarily know the Black culture here in this country, America. Maybe over there, not here. And when it comes to the X-Men, it ain't as simple as there being one culture when it comes to the X-Men. Oh no, it's two cultures. You got Black X-Men fans that want more when it comes to their Black X-Men characters being featured. That's why it's so many of us, we were surprised and elated about the Krakoan age, because we were like, oh damn, we ain't never seen these many Black mutants running around here. Good Lord have mercy. And they being featured and they being elevated, man, damn it. Now we back where we used to be at. We back where we used to be at. But we really don't want to use the Black mutants. Sync come in. He can't fight Kamala. He can't fight the green dude. He ain't even fighting the new Hellions that's there. Oh no, he got to come in and just off the rip. We got to get Black on Black crime, because that's the stereotype, right? Black on Black crime. Oh no, on the cover he got to be fighting Prodigy. What you mean? Why he got to fight Prodigy? Why he just can't come in and put hands on the bad guys? He's smart. So is Prodigy. So how in the hell these two get confused? See, that's characterization. Prodigy being hung up by his neck. Who checking for that? What? Nobody at Marvel Comics walked into the editorial department and said, this cover could be taken some type of way. Nobody said anything. So I got a brother from Africa. He's a writer. So he spends his time writing. He ain't necessarily behooving to spending his time reading comic books. He's busy writing the comic books. He says to me his favorite character is Shuri. as much as folks talk about Shorty and all that stuff that went along with Black Panther 2, they don't do a damn thing with that character. What did Benjamin Percy do with Shorty? No. When was the last time? Watch this. What did John Ridley do with Shorty? Do we even have a Shorty griot figure, action figure? I know I do, but has Hasbro thought about that character like that? As a matter of fact, yeah, this me tooting my own horn. What YouTuber then told you about Shorty? Well, you can easily go pull up a video and it's about Shorty. Not Shorty as the Black Panther, but you can get that too, but Shorty. Who reviewed Deadliest of the Species? Power, Doom War. Who's in the process of, I got one issue left, issue 4, Claw. Who told y'all Shorty has a bloodlust? You got that in Marvel Comics yet? So I can't fault somebody for not knowing. I can't. That's irresponsible. I'm not an irresponsible person. I can't fault somebody for not knowing. What I can do is hold the people accountable that are supposed to be knowledgeable. I can hold them accountable. The people that get paid the job to look over stuff, make sure stuff is done right, make sure stuff fits like it's supposed to, make sure storylines following each other and everything like that. Writers change all the time, but that editor, they get paid to know. They get paid to know. So I can feel how I feel. It's just a feeling. What I just alluded to, though, were facts. And I got to hang my hat on that. Speaking of facts, Nate Moore is gone. He's gone. The bald-headed dude is gone. He used to be. No, he didn't. No, he did. No, he did. No, he did. So Nate Moore is out at Marvel. This came to us later on today. Yep, the term ain't gender specific at all. Not in African American culture. May Kent is horrible. Well, he failed. He did. Panther, absolutely. When you know the meaning of a word, it has no power over you. At none. I've noticed over the years that there are some comic book fans who want to see T'Challa, Storm, and Vixen of DC Comics sleep around. It's extremely bizarre to me. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I liked it when they had Vixen hook up with Jon Stewart. He was, even though he was already with Hawk Girl, I wanted him with Vixen. That if we gonna do it like that, or Bronze Tiger with Vixen, one or two. But anyway, Becky be chasing us if anything. I'm just saying, like, what's his man? Kamoyo tell you, Kamoyo put it in here. Kamoyo help Black Panther out. Yeah, it seems so. What's going on, Black Claw? What's going on? Don't forget to like everybody, please and thank you. Anansi, the spider sleeping around, has to fit the character and their role, Paragon versus Renegade, so to speak. Your examples are Paragons, whereas it makes sense for a Blade to sleep around. There you go. There you go. BP3 will be the last movie with Nate at the helm. Hopefully, there will be a new creative team going forward, assuming this movie takes place after Secret Wars. I don't believe so. Says Nate Moore doesn't like reading source material, nor is he inclined to respect it. I hope he works on original IPs so it doesn't have, hey, it is what it is. Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor, is in the building. What is going on, Grand Madam? What is going on? Y'all make sure y'all check out Grand Madam. She had a live today. She did a video today. I'm gonna say that. May Kent be there Friday, bring the doors. That's real. Please bring the doors. Greetings. Yeah, everybody's still slut shaming. Probably thinks criticizing ratchetness at the BET Awards slut shaming. Listen, like I said, it is what it is. We consider quite a few dudes over here sluts. Like, I don't know. That might be gender specific where you at in Nigeria. One, that's old terminology. We don't talk like that anymore. That ain't what we talk like. But the last time we did talk like that, oh no, anybody could be a slut. Anybody, any gender, any sexual orientation, any race, a slut is a slut is a slut is a slut. So when it comes to slut shaming, It ain't got nothing to do with a woman. It ain't got nothing to do with a gay person. It ain't got nothing, it ain't specific to no dude. If you act like a slut or you're written like a slut, we've been bashing Wolverine all damn day long. You know what I ain't heard you say since Saturday? Stop slut shaming Logan. You ain't never said stop slut. It take two to slut, right? Right. Well, the only person you defended is Ororo. You don't mind Logan being a slut? Because when you're not saying nothing about Logan, you low-key agreeing that Logan is a slut. Okay, well, why would Ororo sleep with a slut? Because she's sexually independent? That make no sense. You can be sexually independent and still have standards, right? Right? Just because you sexually independent don't mean you sleeping with anybody and everybody, right? You can still have standards, right? Here we go. Me. I like a female with a big butt. If I'm out there, I got standards. I got standards, right? So let's keep the party rolling here. I'm looking at one Nate Moore out at Marvel Studios, and as Jaddick said, I'm looking here at the charges. All right, let's see here. I got Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Y'all like that movie? Y'all like that movie? I liked it. I liked it. That wasn't about us though. That wasn't about us. I liked the movie. Wasn't about us. Brilliant movie. The co-producer. That's what he got a credit for. Olive and Mocha. Y'all ever heard of that? Olive and Mocha came out in 2015. 2 episodes. Olive and Mocha. He's associate producer on Olive and Mocha. 2015. Captain America: Civil War. 2016. He's the executive producer. We got T'Challa in that movie. Y'all like that? We got T'Challa. That was the movie where T'Chaka just died because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And this comes after Avengers: Age of Ultron, where T'Challa had part of his origin story taken in that movie. So let's keep going. He was there though. He ain't say nothing. You say what? I say he was there. 2014, Captain America: Winter Soldier. That came before Avengers: Age of Ultron. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. When Claw got his arm chopped off, that was the dude that was supposed to say, you know how we talk about CB Cebulski? Yeah. So I ain't gonna do that. Equal energy. CB Cebulski, that was the dude that's supposed to say, oh. Yeah. Claw can be in this movie, but he can't lose his arm to Claw. I mean, so he can't lose his arm to Ultron. What you mean? That's part of T'Challa's story. Hey, we doing a Black Panther movie later on? Yeah, okay, well, that it's gotta be, T'Challa gotta be the one to take his arm. Matter of fact, watch this. He was there, right? Captain America: Winter Soldier. He was there. So he should have known about Hunter. When they decided to call Bucky the White Wolf, he ain't say nothing. He ain't fight for that. He ain't say nothing. That's T'Challa, right? That's Black Panther lore, Black Panther history, Black Panther legacy. He ain't say nothing. Matter of fact, I go you one better. When Ryan Coogler said, I want to put Njobu in the movie, he ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing about Sion. He's right up. He ain't say nothing. When Ryan Coogler wrote that Nakia was a member of the Hatu Zadaze, the War Dogs, he's right up. Everything that you got upset about, he was right there. He ain't say nothing. Other than for you to want to see Black Panther, for people to fall in love with Black Panther, they must first fall in love with T'Challa. That was short-lived. Great sales pitch, but short-lived. He was there. Okay, so Black Panther came out in 2018, right? Then we get Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Did Lamar Hoskins get deleted? Ain't Lamar Hoskins still alive and well in the comics? You know who was supposed to check that? He was. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. Claire Bonet should have finished out that whole damn series as Battlestar. Even the way Claire Bonet got treated as a sergeant major compared to a captain, the black executive there, he ain't saying that. That's imagery, that's representation. Kind of like how Kamoyo was saying right now, all the ex-fans, that's racist. It's some of them X-Men fans that's racist. Oh, they glad Aurora getting treated like that. They so happy they don't know what to do. You never think about that though when you a bigot. You got issues. You ain't thinking about the cons associated with it. So when do you fight for Aurora on social media when they say she should play second fiddle to Gene? Because that fight is being had right now on social media. We got black men in that fight. We got black women in that fight. A few of them from the Rock With Me Nation. My guy, why you got so much disdain for me and what I'm saying about Aurora, you ain't repping her over there. Of course, it was somebody white that said it, so maybe that's why you ain't saying nothing. But oh yeah, even today, Aurora should never come before Gene or Emma. Imagine that. Who's fighting that battle? You? No. Anyway, Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out 2021. We hashed that already, right? Eternals. Eternals came out in 2021. You know what he was on Eternals? Because he was the executive producer on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was the executive producer on Black Panther. You know what he was the producer on? He was the producer on Eternals in 2021, flop. And the producer on Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, flop. And he greenlit both of them, flop. Did he give you a brand new Eternal that was gay to represent the LGBTQ? Or did he take Fastos, who's married, ironically enough, to a white woman, ain't I called? He could easily give a divorce, but ain't nobody writing that comic book right now. So Fastos is in a heterosexual relationship with a white woman. What did they do with Fastos? They made him the stereotypical, weak, soft-minded, crying all the damn time gay person. I don't know no gay man like that. All the gay men I know are athletes. So I don't. What he gave us with Fastos, I don't know this person. That I'm not saying that person don't exist, but I don't know that person. I know that person has showed up in quite a few TV shows where we wanted to play to that stereotypical trope. I know that person then showed up in movies where we wanted to play that stereotypical trope. You know where that person ain't showed up in? Alpha Flight Comics. Diversity at its best. Now, you would like to think that Nate Moore would have known that Alpha Flight would have did everything the Eternals movie he wanted it to do, and he wouldn't have had to push no agenda. He was there. He didn't do it. And we don't need to talk about Black Panther 2. I think that sums it up. Didn't he take Zara Bari and just make Zara Bari somewhere else? Another woman? That's a dude. You did nothing with the character. You just gave her the name, kind of like what you did with Bucky, the White Wolf. Well, if I'm looking at Nate Moore's resume and I brought him in to get the black voices, to get the black consumer, to get black money, he's losing me black money. And he's the producer on Captain America, Brave New World. Y'all looking for that to do what it's going to do? I'm going to say one more time. Synergy is a mug. It ain't but 3 action figures being released for that movie. And don't name one of them look like Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford ain't even got, watch this, you got an Everett Ross action figure. You did. You did. You got a Harris. You got an Eric Ross action figure. With Harrison Ford being right there, you not gonna get the human version of Harrison Ford, nor does that Red Hulk action figure look like Harrison Ford. You know what that means? We cutting our costs. We cutting that cost for real. We don't think the movie gonna do well. We don't think the toys gonna sell well. Hell, we might not even put out no damn merch because we done had to reshoot this damn movie 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, damn 10 times to get it to make some damn sense. It don't make no sense. Red Hulk is not a Sam Wilson villain. It don't make sense. What the dude named the rattlesnake or whatever, the character Giancarlo Esposito, great actor. That character he playing is not a Sam Wilson villain. So that's why the film don't flow. That's why the film don't flow. So when it comes to Nate Moore, he's the producer of Armor Wars, by the way, and that ain't got no release date. When it comes to Nate Moore, I find him deficient. I find him guilty of being deficient in representing the interests of the Black superhero community. That's what I find him guilty of. I wish him better. I wish him well in his future endeavors and everything like that. But he brought this on himself. I'm gonna keep up with these notes and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna good. He gone. He gone. I don't know who Kevin gonna hire in his place, but then again, they don't believe in female-driven movies, female-led movies anymore. They don't believe in black-led movies anymore. At least that's what the stockholders feel. And you got other people talking about they don't care for DEI. So Nate Moore being released might have more so to do with they not gonna do any more movies that are black-led, female-led. He was definitely somebody. I don't even want to say. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell that lie. Because he didn't know what he was doing. I'm not gonna tell that lie. I thought I was getting ready to say he was championing the cause for black movies, female-driven movies, LGBTQ-led movies. Mind you, I didn't mention this. He was there when the first Captain Marvel movie came out. He was there. He was right there. And he did what quite a few black YouTubers have done. Said nothing or diminished the role of Monica Rambeau altogether. But he was right there. He was right there when they said they wanted to be Carol Danvers. And once again, he ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. Mind you, I Am So Sunny or whatever your name was, who was chomping at the bit, pissed, irate about Monica Rambeau not being Captain Marvel introduced in that movie? Yeah, it's the same people you accuse of slut shaming Ororo. But where were you, Mr. Black, carrying the flag for black women and everything like that? Where were you when that movie came out? Did you have something to say? You got a YouTube channel. I don't see no videos on you throwing no flag on the play, but you repping black women awfully hard. I think you being convenient. Did you have anything to say about the Marvels movie? Monica Rambeau being stuck on the other side of a damn alternate universe and everything like that? Did you have anything to say about Tiana Paris not really getting any screen time in that damn movie? Or did you just do what so many other brothers and sisters like yourself do? Go in there, sleep, talking about you enjoyed it. It ain't more was at well. Hey, he gone. He gone. And what I don't like about this is the same thing I feel about Mariwa. Regardless of how I look at Nate might have been in there for us. Nate might have been a DEI hire. Hey, I'm gonna hire the black dude. The black dude should be in touch with the black people. But you know who should else be in touch with just comic book fans? Is Kevin Feige. I can look at Kevin Feige no differently than I look at CB Cebulski. When all these people wanted to do the stuff, and you being the CEO of Marvel Entertainment, why didn't you correct them? This all could have been diverted. Marvel could have been the movie money-making monster that she was 10, 15 years ago if you just would have listened to knowledgeable comic book fans. But you chose to do it your way. Just like Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys. Well, it don't matter what coach you hire, you still there. You know what you need? You know what Marvel Studios need? You ready? You need you a Bill Belichick. I'm like this. I don't know if y'all remember this. Remember when Bill Parcells said this? You not gonna let me order the groceries, but you expected me to cook. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You want money, you want Marvel to be the money-making machine, then if you don't know, you need to hire people that do know. If you don't care, you need to hire people that do care. Folks that you hire like that, they make you look like a damn genius. Please see Bruce Timm. Please see Bruce Timm, because ain't none of us got a damn thing bad to say about Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm is a legend in the game. Kevin Conroy is a legend in the game. See how that go? When you work with us, because we know what we know about everything and everybody. It ain't just black specific. We know we can be that voice in your ear. Say, don't do that. Don't do that. So, Nate, Miss May can't say it. We wish you well on your future endeavors. As far as Black Panther, as far as any black superhero project going forward, we don't want you on it. If the writer didn't know Craig's status, the most logical thing to have done would have been to leave out that entire Logan scene just in case Craig is still alive. We could eat. That's valid. That is absolutely valid. But if I ask, like I said, I don't hold people at fault for being ignorant. I'm ignorant of certain stuff myself. You got to ask. And if I ask, he did, and nobody says anything, like I said, I don't know what that was for. We're going to ask. We never know until we do ask. And we don't even know if it's written like that if they tell it. And like I said, yeah, we can easily say he should have left that scene out. That's fair. But what about the other 4 eyes it went past? The same way you feel that way, Anansi. Let's say you're the editor. You're one of those 4 editors, and you get them 5 issues. What would you do? Because he's just the writer. And writers have a responsibility, right? Editors got responsibility, assistant editor. Everybody got a responsibility. Everybody got a role to play. They do. You're right. Maybe he should have left it out. But why no? Where was the other person to have the conversation? Say, hey, you sure you want to do this? What you mean? Well, I see what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing that, but hey, you got your reasons and everything like that. But FYI, that last resurrection of Magneto, yeah, she was just laid up lovey-dovey with Craig. Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna show you right here. She loved. So that scene, what you got, Ororo, because see, it might not even been written like that, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. See, it's easy for me to ask, why did you write it like this? But he wasn't on no X-Men titles when the Resurrection of Magneto came out. I'm not even looking for him to have read it's called the Resurrection of Magneto. Storm in it. She played a significant role in it. She ain't on the cover. Her name not credited with this. It's Resurrection of Magneto. So he might not even went to this. We did because Ororo was in it. Like I said, everybody got their role to play, and everybody has their own responsibility, their own accountability in the process. I'm not alleviating him of anything. It's just you got other folks there who get paid to make sure stuff like this don't happen. And they, for whatever reason, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't like it because of this one reason right here. Who was we mad at? I'm black. And like I said, I don't like going back and forth with black people. I think that feeds the enemy. That's my mindset. I think as Black people, we should lock in. We Black, keep our business behind closed doors, and be able to be unified on that. But there are times when stuff is done like this. So, and I think I was talking to Kamoyo and D Real. It don't look good. And that don't look good from his perspective. I go back to Tom Brevoort. See, Tom, based on his statement, Tom not gonna have no issue with Ororo frolicking around like that. He's not gonna have no problem with Logan frolicking around like that. He don't care. It's not for him too. He told us when he took over, he didn't see any significance in us, Black men specifically. So how do I know conspiracy, whatever? I'm pushing back and just looking at the wall the way it's set up. How do I know the guy that made that statement that's not Black deliberately misled this brother, knowing damn good and well if it go left, he gonna be the one to catch hell. No differently than with John Ridley. No, you gonna catch hell. No differently than with Ryan Coogler. You gonna catch hell. Nate Moore, you gonna catch hell. You gonna catch hell from the Black fan base. We got a Black face. They gonna hold you accountable. You gonna be the buffer between us. Nah, I don't subscribe to that philosophy. I don't. I ain't even looking at it like that. Like I said, I'm gonna listen to my brothers and sisters speak, and I'm gonna always give them the benefit of the doubt. And we know how to speak in code. We do. So we know how to talk to one another and let one another know what's really going on without saying what's really going on. So he gave me Frenzy. He gave me Jericho Drunk. He is knowledgeable about Black mythology, African mythology. He is. The editor over the X-Men department pissed us off months ago when he told us there were no viable Black X-Men. All of us was 38 hot about it. The only Black X-Men he gave us in a comic was Prodigy. And that was the last dude featured in that team comic. Prodigy ain't got no solo comic. As a matter of fact, ain't no Black male mutants got a solo comic. As a matter of fact, we don't even know where the established Black male mutants are. The dude told us he didn't see no value in us. And so if the brother come over and the brother was concerned, happy, ecstatic about being given the Storm comic book, but ain't nobody really telling him how Ororo could be perceived when he writes her a certain way. Is that his fault? Because he ain't from America. And as I said, it's two different fan bases when it comes to X-Men. It's X-Men fans that just want X-Men, and it's Black X-Men fans that want their Black X-Men characters to come to the forefront. Well, who in the X-Men editorial office was going to tell him what Black X-Men fans want? Who we looking at to tell? Who are we looking at? Honestly, who are we looking at in the X-Men department to tell him how we want Black X-Men written? Male, female, LGBTQ plus. Who there? Who care enough? It ain't CB Cebulski. It's too many inconsistent writers on his when it come to Black Panther. They up, down, down, up. It's too so he not looking at it. That's what that is. He ain't checking it like that. He just signing off on it. Okay, well, who else? And I'm not telling you what I heard he do. I'm telling you when I look at this dude has been on he's been the editor of writers who have given us quality work in regards to all things Black Panther. He's also been the editor of folks that ain't giving us trash. Well, how is that even possible unless you're not checking it? Okay, well, him. All right. Well, who else? Who is gonna pull Mariba to the side and say, let me holler at you, bro? And let me tell you what I mean when I say that. See, you can be ignorant and not know any better. That's not bad. It just, you don't know. Me moving from New York to Camilla, Georgia, back in the day, I didn't understand what the Confederate flag meant. I didn't. I'm walking around in high school with the Confederate flag, because I play football, hanging off my side. Look flag, hanging. It was a black teachers, black principal, black students walked by, didn't say nothing. You know who put Coach Taylor? Appreciate you, Coach Taylor. It was a white teacher pulled me off to the side and educated me no differently than Dwayne McDuffie went into the editorial office and educated them in regards to Lamar Hoskins. You know it ain't happened here for quite some time, and we can blame it on quite a few people. We don't have Coach Taylor. That's the white person that give a damn. And we don't have Dwayne McDuffie. That's the black person that give a damn. We don't have that. And that's why you get the foolishness that you get, both live action and both comic book wise. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Nate gone because now Storm has potentially cheated on a boyfriend. Ain't nobody care. CB should have said something, but also Craig was in X-Men Red book. He was. Once again, CB Sabowski. It's not a, watch this, X-Men Red. That ain't got Aurora's name on it. She's in it. That's not an Ororo. Like I said, I'm not looking for the comic book writer to do what I do, nor know what I know. I'm looking for him to know something enough. I'm looking for the writer to do some research on what they don't know. I'm looking for the writer to tag in and watch some reviews, because that's quicker than reading. You write something, okay, all right, right there, okay. Hell, develop a rapport with some fans, because as long as you're giving fans what they want, sales don't tank. It's when you go above and beyond to give fans what they don't want, especially those fans that are willing to work with you. That's when sales tank. But when you got a good rapport with the fan base, mind you, you're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. It is what that is. But if you got a good rapport with the fan base, you're going to get more W's than L's. You're going to get more W's than L's. And so with Theo, what does that mean? As I said earlier when I opened up this video, we have different cultures. There are different cultures within the black culture. So the culture over in another country, regardless of whether it being black or not, is different than the black experience here. And like I said, he said something yesterday, and I do not believe, because we're black Americans. We black Americans. And by and large, everybody here, we believe in black imagery strong. We believe in black representation strong. We believe in black love strong. When it comes to black, we like, okay, well, you're going to give us a black couple. That's either going to be a black man and a black woman, a black woman and a black woman, or a black man and a black man. All that other stuff is beautiful. It is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But considering the day and age we in, 2024, we want to see more of that, not less than. We ain't expecting to see the same ratio of black couples we were in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. It's about to be 2030. Let me say that one more time. In 5 years, it'll be 2030. No, it's the needle got to be pushed forward. That's what that is. And the only way you get the needle pushed forward is letting it be known you possess the knowledge and you're articulate enough to get your point across that, hey, I see what you're doing, fix it. So, Tom Brevoort, did you edit Storm? Listen, like I said, when y'all call me the griot for a reason, I never forgot what Tom said. I never forgot what Tom said. I did not forget what the writers went through with Captain America. I'm sorry, with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I didn't forget that. I didn't forget that. I just filed it away. I didn't forget what Nate Moore did to Fastos in the Eternals. I didn't forget. I just filed it away. So when I get enough stuff like that individually, yeah, But when you start adding everything up, you be like, I'm not finna. I can feel how I feel, but as I tell people, feeling is just a feeling. Feeling ain't got nothing necessarily to do with the truth. You just feel some type of way. So we felt slighted based on issue 3. But once we move our feelings to the side, now let's look into why we felt slighted. Let's look into what led to said slight. And let's not just look at one thing. Let's not look at a few things. Let's look at everything, because everything is relevant. So should he have changed the scenes? That could be yes, that could be no. But I don't know if he's still writing that, if the editor-in-chief or the editor. So we got the editor, Tom Brevoort. We got the editor-in-chief, C.B. Cebulski. Neither one of them look like me. And one of them then already told the world they don't see any value in me. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, I could be wrong. I think they left him hanging, figuratively. I think they set him up to get that vitriol. I think that's what that was. And I'm not going to do what they want me to do. I'm not doing that. So what I would do with him is based on the tone yesterday. I'm willing to do what I did for Dr. Eve Ewing and what I did for Cheryl Eaton, which is I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna be right there with you. I understand everybody not gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna be right there with you every step of the way, because you want to be successful. He wants to be successful, and we want Storm to be uplifted. We do. We want that regalness and everything like that. But this ain't nothing recent for us as Black fans, Black Panther fans. We've always held Storm to that level. We've always seen Storm as that. Do we not remember? Damn Giant Size X-Men, how Professor Xavier came to her, who she was. We were feeling some type of way because we had never had a Black X-Men before then. We got somebody from Africa. Oh, let's make it do what it do. Let go ahead then. Go ahead. And she ain't never talked like she was beneath anybody. Oh no, she come in with that voice. I'm her. So as Mr. Ray Smith has said, as I've alluded to, what I believe it is, and we've all talked about this. So let's go back to it. Logan is a slut. Since we're using that word, and I don't think nobody gonna get mad at me if I call Logan a slut. I don't think I ever get accused of slut shaming Logan. Logan is a slut. Logan is a hoe. Logan smashing everybody. That's what that is. You want to be Logan. You want to be able to do what Logan do and stick your wee-wee in every female come along. That's what Logan is. And you don't want to be responsible. You just want to stick your wee-wee in every hole come along, and you want to fight all the damn time. That's what you want to hang your hat on. You're a savage. You're a beast. That's what that is. That's what Logan is. I don't look at Logan and see me. Somebody like Logan would never stand a chance with a woman like Ororo. She would never look at that dude, even if she was sexually promiscuous, and give him the time of day. He's beneath her. Now, just so we clear, there are quite a few people, male and female, you can be sexually promiscuous with, and they're not beneath you. You know, folks look at you and say, oh, y'all make a cute couple. Folks look at you and say, oh, I have something. As a matter of fact, when you ain't with that person, folks seem disappointed. And y'all ain't together. But there are also some people you can be with where they be like, why are you with them? Male, female, heterosexual, they're going to ask you a question. You know why? Because they know you are better than that. That ain't slut shaming. That's having higher expectations, fair expectations. Well, like I said, I can't fault somebody for being ignorant. I can fault you all day long for being stupid. I can't. You being ignorant, you don't know no better, you don't. And if you asking questions and ain't nobody really helping you, it's gonna be problematic. And I know based on the feedback that I done got from quite a few people and everything like that, I know if I don't know anything else about Friday night, if I don't know anything else about Friday night, he will have a better understanding of Black people in America. He will have a better understanding of Black comic book fans in America, what we're looking for, what moves the needle for us and everything like that. He will have a better understanding because no, I do not believe he's gotten it yet. I don't, and that's wrong. That ain't his fault. That ain't, as he said yesterday, he ain't the one scheduling interviews. It's people, well, okay, well, brother to brother, Black man to Black man, we owe it to one another to look out for each other. And not telling him what to lick, read, and everything like that don't do nothing but set him up for failure. That's wrong. That's dead ass wrong. That's dead ass wrong. No, no, you gotta say something. Can't be so enamored you don't say nothing. No, the responsibility. And let me ask this question. And this is to the brother from YouTube. Like I said, he left a whole bunch of comments on that. In regards to Black representation, Black imagery, and Black love, whose responsibility is it to make sure that that representation is there? Whose is it exactly? Who does that fall on? Because you say it ain't. You said today it ain't Maria Ayadele's. Okay, well, who's responsible for that? You say you in Nigeria, you don't see Black men over there. Most of the Black men over there with nothing but white women. And okay, well, then I'm assuming you feel some type of way about that imagery. You push back on it and everything that like that. Okay, well, whose responsibility is it that you, as a Black man who has an issue with so many Black men, athletes being with white women, well, you're not getting it in your reality. And fiction is supposed to be escapism. So whose responsibility is it to make sure that when you pick up the comic books, you get that which you clearly ain't getting in your real life? Who's responsible for that? You didn't already told me it ain't Maria Ayadele's responsibility. Well, whose is it? Whose is it? I would like to think you, as a comic book fan, you know who Dwayne McDuffie is. Okay, well, who? Because Dwayne McDuffie took that responsibility onto himself. Right? Okay, well, Dwayne McDuffie ain't around no more. Rest in peace and everything like that. So whose responsibility is it, Black man? You got so much to say. I told you I make you famous. Who's responsible for it? I hope you hear. Let me get all the way down to the bottom. We started from the bottom, now we here. Okay, well, I don't see you here. I told you I was pulling up. You had a lot to say. I don't want nobody going ghost right now. What's going on, Pookie Wood? What's going on? I don't want nobody going ghost right now. What's going on, Diabolical? I want you to say it with your chest. Who's responsible? Or do you not care how Black characters are represented in comics? That's a yes or no question. And if you do care, who's responsible? Who's supposed to make sure they treat it right? Whose responsibility does that fall on? I was hoping you was gonna participate, but you're not here. North American comic industry has been struggling for years. Creators got to bring it every month just to achieve moderate success. Lore ignores experimental deconstruction of character equals, yep, trash. Absolutely. Black Americans are not African, so let's be clear. That's why I asked the question. I was like, I think there's a difference in culture, because But we don't even talk. We don't even use the word slut over here no more. We slut shaming. No, and slut applies to both. So I be needing the education because I clearly that's what it was a communication breakdown somewhere. Nate is still producing, but that could be a producer credit and name only. Yep. Yep. It looks like the white editorial machine at Marvel is reminding people that Storm belongs to the X-Men, like the Slave Master. Yeah. So Nate finna go out in a blaze of black triumph. Keeping up with you know what's going on, Big Terrell. Later, Nate more, but shame he going to behave. They're gonna be all right. They're not going to have the conversation because they're okay with us destroying ourselves. It's just like the music industry. Go ahead and rap about drugs and gang violence. We won't stop you. Boy, look, you said something with that one. Nico Bean, I said it once, I'll say it again. E-Man dropped the ball when he finally interviewed Nate Moore. He should have dug in his ass when he got in the room with him. Like that was the prime op. If we don't do it, who? I know it's unfortunate. And honestly, here we go. He's not Gayle King. That's not him. That ain't him. You would like it to be because he's a leading voice when it comes, but if he does that, see, I don't work for anybody. I work for the fans. That's what that is. I work for the black comic book fans, the black movie fans, and everything like that. So my loyalty since day one has always been to us. That's what that is. It's not conditional. It's not negotiable. Well, there are certain sacrifices that come along with that. He has a family. I have a family. But he's in a better position to do for his family based on what he does. And I'm not going to admonish him for that. Everybody not built to do the same thing. We could ask him to have an interview with Nate Moore and that thing be horrible because that's not who he is. I could have felt some type of way. I felt some type of way, but it's not fair for me to ask somebody to be what they're not. If they do it, it ain't gonna give me the results that I want. So Vice asking them to do something they not built for, I either A, need to find somebody that is, or B, do it myself. Because I ain't looking outside. I ain't looking outside. So that's just me. Kamoya, for whatever reason, I can't find him. See you later, Nate Moore. Hit them. I will hope he's standing on business. I will hope he's standing on business because you don't get nowhere, throwing stones, but then, hey man, why you throwing a stone at my house? My house just like your house. Why you throwing a stone at my house? I'm hoping he ain't just dip out. You like to think? No, he's still here. I mean, well, I don't want to say he's still here and everything like that, but and mind you, everybody, it's a matter of just acting like we got some sense and everything like that. But I think what it boiled down to at the end of the day is you have a brother that's been done wrong, has experienced some stuff. We all have, and I think the things that he's experienced in life have had a detrimental effect per se, a negative. He mad at us. He mad at us. I ain't done nothing to him. None of us have done anything to him, but there are some issues where they have not been fully, how can I put this? I don't think he's dealt with his issues. I don't, and that's unfortunate because when you look at us all being who we are and everything like that, we shouldn't be visiting our sins, or not our sins. We shouldn't be visiting our pain on others. No, that's not fair. That's not what that is, and everything like that. You need to do something about that baggage and everything. That's not fair. Because honestly, it ain't for me to be your enemy. That's somebody else's doing. That's what they want. Me and you at each other's throats. That ain't what that is. I'm telling you, it's gonna sound crazy. I'm telling you, brother to brother, no, we're not gonna do that. I love my black women, and I love my members, my friends, family members that are gay or lesbian. So I'm not gonna be the person that you get to put in that box where you get to vilify as being a black man that ain't progressive in his thinking. We're not doing that. But aside from that, in regards to Nate Moore, hey, he gone. He gone. He earned it. As Miss Kent said, yes, I wish him well. I wish him the best. But there are certain things in life some of us just not cut out for. And the superhero genre, he ain't cut out for that. He ain't cut out for that, and the other person ain't cut out for that. But since they want to go ahead with Black Panther 3, oh well, I guess they just gonna have to round and find out like they did with Black Panther 2. So that's it. I'm out. The sad part about it is that when you look at Nate Moore and you think about your time at Marvel Studios and everything like that, what do you really have to hang your hat on? Mind you, it was right there for the taking. Rooting for DC until we get proper T'Challa back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got a whole black family over there. Black Lightning got, good Lord Jesus have mercy, got the whole Pierce family in it. 1 and 2. So he just did we know we was gonna miss Dwayne McDuffie this bad? Did we know we was gonna miss? Like, how long he been gone? And ain't nobody filled that void yet. Think about that for a second. He been gone for a minute, and ain't nobody filled that void yet. And we can tell. We can absolutely tell. Nate, late, I would have gotten away with it if I wasn't for Theo. Hey man, it ain't like we ain't do enough videos saying something. We said something. We said something. We did. We hollered. We did. We tried to divert that train wreck. We did. Ain't nobody want to listen. Ain't nobody want to listen. Ain't nobody want to listen. I don't feel bad for him. All it needed to do was listen to us. He did the opposite. They are still selling T'Challa toys everywhere. No shooting in sight. Man, they know what side that bread buttered on. They do. They tried to release that Black Panther figure. They ain't want to tell nobody it was T'Challa. Who else was it? At this point, that board is getting bigger and bigger. So many black men had chances, and yet here we are. And not just black men, black women. I want to make sure because here we go. Dr. Eve Ewing, Cheryl Eaton, John Ridley. I don't even want to do it like that. Roxanne Gay, Benjamin Percy. Give our queens a chance, man. Our queens ain't let us down, bro. Come on, man. Give our queens a chance. Dut React, I want Marvel to give back T'Challa intelligence. Give T'Challa intelligence back. It pissed me off when they gave it all to Shuri. I can't say you wrong. I can't say you wrong. I can't, because if I want to know how intelligent T'Challa is, I got to go to the comic books. That's why I stay over here. That's why I stay over here. Because if I want to know, and then I got to go back and read some old stuff because new folks just don't want to get it right. Not tell them you have black people who care about the character. Yeah. 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 So you would like to think that with Nate Moore, I don't know why we credited him with Black Panther 3, because that's gonna be another L. I don't even know why we're doing that. I will, like, you can have some good stuff on your resume and you can have some bad stuff on your resume. The Eternals and Black Panther 2, and now you finna talk about Black Panther 3. Those are not three things you want on your resume. No, damn it, you got Captain America 4 on there too. You don't want that on your resume. You don't want that on your resume. You can't. It's so hard. Come on, it's not enough being black. We just need people who care. Yeah, because that whole team during the Krakoan era, they wasn't black. They just cared. They was like, oh, what? Oh, I got some. Let me get sync. I can use sync. And Darwin was so damn OP, they just left him in there. Just think about that for a second. Darwin is so OP. Why we don't get the same type of love for Darwin that we got for Miles Morales? Now I'm here now. Hey, can I ask that question? Why we don't give Darwin the same love we give Miles Morales? I need somebody to answer that for me. Darwin is an X-Men. Darwin then popped up live action. Afro Latino. I asked Juju this question the other day. I'm going in. Why we don't rep Darwin like that? Why we don't claim Darwin like that? Darwin's sitting right there. What's wrong with Darwin? He ignored Chadwick's wishes and disrespected an entire culture. So, yep, that's just the karma. It is. Did they ever get Darwin out the vault? No. No, they did not. No, they didn't. He let them tell it. He ain't want to leave. He was happy being there. They're Afro-Latino. I'm asking a question. Why we ain't the same way about Darwin? Mind you, Darwin is lighter than Miles. Miles look like a whole ass brother. At least Darwin's skin complexion, the boy, look here. Why not Darwin? That's an Omega level mutant. I don't never hear nobody talking about this dude. I got the action figure. Y'all like Theo? Yeah. I told you, I got a special affinity for characters that are underdeveloped. Why we don't talk about Darwin like that? Because black mutants are trapped on the X plantation with Mr. Charles. Yeah. So, because I ain't never heard nobody champion Darwin. And when it comes to he Afro-Latino, he black. Since Afro-Latino is black, he black. So where Darwin at? Darwin. And Kamoyo, to your point, I just wanted to say this, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. Because I saw the conversation that you had in regards to Miles Morales. So I'm gonna help you out, big dog. The only time we had Peter's name pop up on the book was when it said Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Other than that, it's Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, Batman, Gotham Tales. We ain't no Lucius Fox Batman. That ain't what that is. Because Miles's nom de guerre is still Miles. It ain't Spider-Man. It's Miles. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. It should be Spider-Man. When Wally West is out there, Flash. And it don't matter how many Flash comic books. Flash. I like what Green Lantern did. Green Lantern War Journal. Green Lantern War Journal. Miles is constantly either being called his first name or Peter's nom de guerre. What's wrong with Anansi? What's wrong with that? Why does he? I want us to just think about this for a second. I don't know. Why does he have to be called Spider-Man? Why? Because Spider-Man is already a built brand. He got to take advantage of the brand that's already been out there. He can't establish. We can't support him establishing his own brand. I'm just asking this question. Why he got to be Spider-Man? That's Peter's legacy. Spider-Man. You got Scarlet Spider. They ain't called Spider-Man. You got Kane. You Chasm. Everybody got their own damn name except for Miles. And some of them cats are clones of Peter, and they don't go by none of that. So why Miles got to be called Spider-Man? Let's stop practicing cognitive dissonance just because we like stuff. Just because we like it don't make it right. Jermaine knows, let's see here. Black X-Men characters aren't really pushed like that. It's crazy because when you say stuff like that, not you, but when you having a conversation with a so-called Black X-Men fan and you mentioning stuff like that, they don't lock in because they Black and they X-Men fans, but they ain't focused on Black, regardless of how much they say it. Darwin, Gentle, Sync, Sunspot, and Prodigy really should be X-Men heavy hitters in every X book, considering their mutant ability. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Don't all the Robins have their own comic book? Have their own code name? You got Red Robin, he went by Drake at one point in time. That's a bird. Then you got Robin. He's just Robin. Then you got Nightwing. What that is. You got Red Hood. That's what that is. You got Signal. Got that is. Ain't nobody called Batman though. That's him. We ain't using all that. Robin. Comic book. Nightwing. Comic book. Anyway. Let me see. Yep. Theo B. Duck Rest 100. What Duck say? I want Marvel to get, yeah, I want that too. Exactly, Komoyo, and they all look exactly the same. Yep. And now tell them, watch this. I can't be no superhero. I'm still upset. I'm still in my feelings about that. I am. Like for that hurt. You know the video floating around about the black dude that was hurt because MAGA people didn't like him and everything. He was like, that hurt my feeling, MAGA, really, really do. It hurt my feelings for my fellow brothers and sisters to tell me that I'm too light-skinned. That's what I said, that I'm too light-skinned to be a black superhero. That really hurts my heart. It does. And to hear that from black comic book writers, that make me feel some type of way. I could see if you saying I'm too short, but you said I ain't dark enough to be a black superhero. And so many of us went with that. Damn, that's hurtful. That's hurt. But I can't be no black superhero, but I can be a superhero in 1943. That's what that is. I can't be a superhero today, but I can be a superhero in the video game 1943. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Y'all hurt my feelings with that one. All black, short hair, and blue eyes with the same. Listen, man, thank y'all so much for putting up tonight. Y'all didn't have to do that. This has been a blast. We did this video tonight to, hey, it's so hard to say goodbye, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is what that is. No ill will. We just don't want you around. What we got going on. Don't know why y'all still talking about Black Panther 3. Some people just, well, as Blaze said in the movie, some people always trying to skate uphill. I don't know why. I skate uphill. I don't know why we're doing that. In regards to the gentleman, hopefully you understand Black culture, how we feel about the word slut. I believe what we had going on previously was a miscommunication. Clearly that word means something over there in Nigeria, where you at. It means something different over here. We apply it to everybody. We do. And if you think we slut shaming Ororo, then you got to know we slut shaming Logan too. Equal energy. We can't be talking bad about her and not be bashing him at the same damn time. So just understand, this is America. Don't catch you slipping on. Don't catch you slipping on. This is America. Don't catch you slipping on. Don't catch you slipping. Yeah. This America. This America. Right. So that said, we out. To all my brothers and sisters across the world, race, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, be damned. Be damned. Till next time, Friday night. We putting up special guests. Me and my brother D-Real and everything like that. We're going to get some questions answered around here. In memory of the late, great Chadwick Boseman and Don Cornelius, till next time. Y'all take care of yourselves. Remember, we don't have to agree. We come out two different wombs, but we still Black. And Black is all we got. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.